There is something happening around you right now that you cannot fully see, but you can definitely feel it. It is like emotional energy is shifting in the background. People are thinking about you more than usual, and situations that looked finished are not actually finished at all. There is a pull, a pressure, and a quiet intensity building up around your name and your energy. Someone from your past is not as over it as they pretend to be. And at the same time, there are other people connected to you who are reacting in ways you are not even aware of yet. This is not random. It feels like emotional consequences, unfinished thoughts, and hidden feelings are all starting to rise at the same time. Something is about to become clearer, and it may come in faster than expected. Before we go deeper, only take what resonates with you, because not every part of this reading will fit every situation exactly. But if this feels like it is pulling your attention, stay with it. In this reading, the energies of the Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and Page of Swords are present. And now I need you to stay here, because this is where the truth starts to unfold. There is a connection here that still carries emotional weight, even if silence or distance has tried to cover it. Feelings have not completely disappeared, and in fact, something inside someone is still very much tied to you emotionally. At the same time, energy is starting to speed up. Things that were stuck, delayed, or confusing are now beginning to move again. And this movement is not slow. It feels sudden, like messages, thoughts, or actions could come in when you least expect it. But there is also a deeper emotional layer of loss or distance in this situation. Someone is thinking about what went wrong, what was missing, or what they failed to do at the right time. That feeling is not small anymore. It is becoming heavier in their mind, and it is making them reflect deeply on you and the connection you shared. And then there is another energy that is quietly observing everything. Someone is not speaking much, but they are watching, thinking, and trying to understand you in silence. They are noticing changes, checking details, and holding thoughts they are not expressing out loud. Stay with this reading, because what is coming next will reveal who is still stuck on you, who is about to show up soon, and why more than one person is currently stressed because of your energy. There is a very strong emotional pull around you right now, and it feels like something from your past or present connection is still not fully settled. Even if things look quiet on the outside, the energy is not quiet at all. It is active, it is moving, and it is affecting more than one person connected to you. Before we go deeper, only take what resonates with you, because not everything will match every situation exactly. But if this reading feels like it is speaking to something you have been sensing, then stay with it, because there are hidden emotions, unfinished conversations, and unexpected shifts that are building up right now. The combined energy of the Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and Page of Swords is showing a situation where emotional connection, sudden movement, emotional distance, and silent observation are all happening at the same time. This is not a simple story of one feeling or one person. This is a web of emotions that is still alive in more than one heart, and it is starting to rise again in a noticeable way. The Two of Cups shows that there is still a strong emotional bond here. This is not something that was just casual or easy to forget. There was real connection, real understanding, and real emotional exchange. Even if things changed, paused, or became distant, that emotional link has not completely disappeared. Someone still feels tied to you in a deep way, even if they are not openly expressing it. There is still a part of them that sees you as important, meaningful, and emotionally significant in their life. This kind of connection does not just vanish quickly, and that is why this energy is still active. Then comes the Eight of Wands, and this is where everything starts to shift. This energy is about sudden movement, fast communication, and things happening unexpectedly. What has been slow, blocked, or unclear is now beginning to speed up. This can show sudden messages, unexpected contact, or even someone finally deciding to act on feelings they have been holding inside for a long time. It feels like emotional pressure has built up so much that it can no longer stay still. Something is trying to break through silence. Even if nothing has happened yet in the physical world, mentally and emotionally, things are already moving fast. But the Five of Pentacles brings a very different feeling into this situation. This energy speaks of emotional distance, feeling left out, or feeling like something valuable was lost or not fully appreciated. Someone here is sitting with regret, sadness, or confusion about what happened between you. They may feel your absence strongly, even if they do not say it. There is a sense of missing warmth, missing connection, and thinking about what went wrong or what could have been done differently. This energy can create deep reflection, and sometimes even guilt or longing. It is not a light feeling. It sits heavily in the heart and mind. And then we have the Page of Swords, which adds another layer completely. This energy is all about curiosity, observation, and thinking about someone without directly speaking to them. Someone is watching you, whether through social media, memories, or indirect updates. They are thinking about you more than they are admitting. They may be asking questions, analyzing your actions, or trying to understand your life from a distance. This is silent energy, but it is very active mentally. It shows someone who is not fully detached, even if they act distant on the surface. When all four of these energies come together, they create a very complex emotional situation. There's still love or emotional attachment present. There's movement trying to happen after a period of silence. There is emotional loss or regret sitting in the background. And there is silent watching and overthinking happening at the same time. This means your energy is not being processed by just one person in a simple way. It is affecting different people in different emotional states. One person is still emotionally attached and not fully letting go. Another energy is feeling the pressure to act or communicate soon. Another is sitting in emotional reflection, thinking about what was lost or missed. And another is quietly observing everything, trying to understand you without directly reaching out. This is why the energy around you feels so intense right now. It is not one direction. It is multiple emotional threads all reacting at once. What makes this even more powerful is that none of these energies feel fully resolved. The Two of Cups shows the bond still exists in some form. The Eight of Wands shows movement is coming. The Five of Pentacles shows emotional discomfort is still present. And the Page of Swords shows curiosity has not stopped. This means nothing is fully over energetically, even if things look paused in reality. There is also a strong sense that communication or contact could happen when you least expect it. The Eight of Wands does not wait for perfect timing. It moves suddenly. So someone who has been silent may suddenly reach out, or something may trigger them emotionally enough to act. But at the same time, there is hesitation in the background because of fear of rejection, pride, or uncertainty from past emotional pain. The emotional story here is not just about one person missing you. It is about unfinished emotional cycles. It is about people still processing their feelings about you in different ways. Some are missing you. Some are watching you. Some are regretting distance. And some are preparing to move. This is why the energy feels restless. It is not fully closed. It is not fully open either. It is in between, waiting for something to shift. And the truth is, something is shifting. Stay open to what comes next, because when this energy fully unfolds, it will not feel quiet. It will feel like emotions that were held back for too long are finally finding a way to surface, one way or another.